welcome back. So today we are going to keep working on choppiness, and so what we want to do, yeah. So what we want to do is to once for all do this choppiness thing and remove it, um, and yeah, and so this should work. This should work in a global way. And wait a moment, please. Wait a moment, please. Let me change real quick. What the hell is this? So, what we want to do today is to work on this choppiness thing that I want to be global, so that otherwise it's not going to work as expected. And so yeah, the other day we were already working with Google Gemini. Now look at that. I have created exactly what ChatGPT thinks is the description of of what he has generated, and just modify it, and it's completely different to what we had, but that makes sense because a robot can be anything. So hopefully this does not scare too many viewers, because it's like dark. But anyways, so we were talking with Google Gemini. So we're going to test Google Gemini to see how it goes. So I'm not sure. I think that it has just created some stuff that doesn't fix anything. Yeah, maybe we are going to switch back to ChatGPT because he understands us better. I mean, actually this choppiness thing, it's in 5 minutes, which is something that I want to take a look at and see if choppiness, it's anything good in here, if it's using 1 minute or not, or what the hell it's using in here. So this choppiness thing, it's using choppiness score, which is a function. Look at that. Choppiness score, it's going to do some stuff. Look back. Fetch 1 minute OLCC. Okay, maybe we can try to keep going on with Google Gemini. So, do not create your own. Do not create your own wave of getting choppiness. Just reuse. Method from TrampI. So I wonder if this did not work properly because we will use calculate choppiness index. No, that's not what I have asked. Just use choppiness score method. That's the name that it has. Oh my god. Calculate. I'll just copy and paste it here. I mean, this is because I'm using the non-pay-in version, isn't it? Otherwise, this should be working as expected, I guess. This is the thing I just want Gemini to be using. So I guess that with ChatGPT, I have some free conversation with the most advanced model, and this one you don't get so much time to do the same thing. The exact choppiness, okay. Let's see. Is it importing choppiness score? Yes, it's using it. So you just calculate choppiness score, and then what the hell is this put thing? 50. Yeah, that's what I actually wanted to do. So hopefully this is good enough. What's the name of the file again? Choppiness annotator. Okay, so let's copy and paste choppiness annotator.py. So what is with two p's? Yeah, and two ends. Two p's and two ends. So in theory, now that we have a choppiness annotator, we can study all of those. You know. Wait a moment, I'm missing something here. Okay, so we have the choppiness annotator. So let's see how this goes. I mean, this should probably go into another place, tools, something. But anyways, so if I merge this thing and maybe, yeah, let's merge this thing everywhere. So cannot import name fetch top by symbols by volume from trading dot symbols. Why is that? Fetch top symbols by volume. Huh. Yeah, but the problem is that we're trying to run the script. I get. No, this is not Python. I get this problem here. Yeah. I wonder if I can, you know, just copy and paste this and show PNS annotator. Yeah. Yes, I want to overwrite so that I can check the changes that this has done. Fixed imports. Oh my god. Why is it has it removed NP? So aren't we using NP? Set the client name for the demo locker. Should I go with Flash? With Vive calling? I'm not sure, if you ask me. This is not going, sorry, this is not going to work as expected, I think. Oh, look at that, ensure IP daemon is running the, okay. Maybe this works as expected, who knows. So, we open the API daemon. Do we have any CSV here? Yeah, we have it. Simple. Let's see how it goes. Timestamp should be in user label. Okay. Let's do it. Let's see what happens. Wait, I need to log in here because it's not going to be working as expected, I guess. Yes, it's going to. Why so? So BTC, so we have some nice some time to spend together. So is this BTC Shopee? No, it's not. So maybe I can do something like this and make this over on the other ones. Is this jumping? No. So maybe now I can check here and run log if okay, look at that. So we have the timestamp, we have the symbol, we have the choppiness score, and we have the user label. That's what we want to be having, so that later on we can study where to cut everything. So let's go here. So it's etc. So basically it's from most volume to less volume, I guess. So 1 minute, this is not going to be, this is not choppy. Doge, it's not going to be choppy. So probably we need to just say N for the very first stuff, just in a row. See what happens later on, because this is not choppy either. Arb, what the hell is this? Arbitrum. Huh. Ah. Let's put some of them, maybe like 50 or so. Okay, 1K bonk. This could be something that, you know, it's choppy in 1 minute. It's not choppy. It's something else, but it's not choppy. Choppy is just little dots. Is it choppy? No, it's trending. Bomb. Wait. Boom. Book of meme. Is this choppy in 1 minute? No, it's not. It's something else, but it's not choppy. It's not this. Choppy. Oh wait. Choppy, maybe it's the one. Those. How the hell have we defined choppy and so on? Maybe I'm doing this wrong, and I'm not aware of. Choppiness is cool. A highly directional clean trend. Stop it choppy, noisy. Wait, what's the is that thing? Alive. Minimum active candles, unique price. Maybe it's that. What? Highly directional, trend, extremely choppy, noisy. Wait a moment. Choppiness calculation. Net move, total move. If the move is less than 0, then choppiness is 1, otherwise it's a net move. Isn't this the other way around? So the more you move, total move. So maybe what I wanted to test is the alive thing, which is something else. So alive is just a live chart is cool. That's what I actually want to do. Yeah, then later on I can just define what the hell is alive. Huh. Hate all of this. So basically, choppiness. I'm evaluating something else, which is choppiness, which I guess it's if it's I'm not sure what choppiness. Define choppiness. Define choppiness for me. Yeah, what the hell is choppiness? Okay, so noisy rating behavior with clear trend. Compression, special mean reversion of the exchange. That's the what I wanted to do, but now we have the script, so we are going to use something else. I'm going to do this thing manually because I think I should be able to do it manually. So this is going to be like a live annotator. This one is the one that I actually want to be using. A live annotator should be quite easy to do. So run annotator, choppiness, a live annotator choppiness is going to be alive. This is going to be a live score. Nice, choppiness score. So, how do we measure in our trend.py that we are live instead of choppiness score? We are using a live chart score, and that's what we are going to use in here. So we are going to import this thing and just use it everywhere where it's actually needed. And I have seen, so label choppy. So choppy means, is it alive? Alive, and this is going to be dead. So alive, dead. So I guess that dead means 0 and 1 is alive. I mean, that's what should be doing a live chart score. So yeah, so 0 is dead and 1 is healthy. So it's like alive. Is this alive? Yes, no. Whatever. Oh, look at that. Fetch top volume, top symbols volume by volume limit 30. That's not right. We want to just check all of them. Then we will do the alive thing in such a way so that's global setting. It's only tested every whatever seconds, which I think we already do, but I want to make sure that it's not actually, I mean, it just removes the symbols. So we will see how we go about this. I'm not sure about this. So where the hell do we check all of the symbols? I think I have like a 1000 limit symbol somewhere that I use. Yeah, look at that. The full top volumes by it's 1000. So we're going to use that. We're going to take a long time doing this. But anyways. So where are the symbols being fetched here? 1000. CFG file name, is it the right one? Symbol alive labels. Yeah. Okay, so let's see if this is useful for anything. Uh, Back and yeah. Okay, so let's see how this goes. A live annotator. Added auxiliary symbol alive annotator. Okay, so live annotators, yeah, so now we should be able to merge all of this and run the API daemon again, and now we should have an alive annotator. Hopefully this is good enough. So look at that. Apparently regarding this is quite dead. So Bitcoin is quite dead, but it's not the case. So that's going to be interesting if you ask me. What else do we have? Yeah, so Bone. Is this alive? Yes. So let's just say that everything in here is alive for quite a moment. Okay. Let's take a look at the CFP that this generator. So symbol alive labels. Okay, so we are saying alive. That's nice. And we also have the score. So you can see how Bitcoin is 0.27, Ethereum is 0.17, and we consider all of these alive, but yeah, there's a lot of difference between one and the other one, and so I'm wondering where we are going to cut to say, okay, this one is dead. And that's what we're going just to do today. So again, this is going to be very boring, so let's take this image and put on over the other ones. So boom, it's alive. So even if I don't like how it seems to be, this is alive. So feel this is alive for 1 minute. We don't have the dots. So alive, link. So we probably have a lot of you know, this is alive. So I wonder if what happens here is that the way I define stuff to be alive is not good enough. So here on the trend.py thing, going to move this around here. So in the trend.py I use the live chat store, but here when we try to see if something is alive, we get into account range score, volatility score, active candle scores, price diversity score, micro range penalty, flat run penalty, final life score. Maybe I just only need the ones that I like to have instead of all of this. Yeah, okay, say so. What the hell is this end clip thing? So let's check and see how this is supposed to be working, because I'm not sure. Okay, so this is the current code I have for detecting a symbol to be alive. See code below. I would like to implement a much simpler approach where the candles in 1 minute candles are just dots. So most of them are just one price per candle. Is it already implemented here on some of the sub scores shown here? Let's see. To answer your question, yes, the approach you described detecting 1 minute candles just dots or single price levels, primarily handled by score 3 active candle score and score 6 flat run penalty in your current chrono. When you see dots in a 1 minute chart, it usually means the open, high, low and close are all the same value for or extremely close, indicating zero liquidity or a dead market. So we are using active candle score and flat run penalty. Okay. A simpler dot detection method. If you want to bypass the complexity of those 6 scores and focus specifically on the dot phenomenon, low liquidity price quantization, you can implement a price stagnation ratio. This is even simpler than what you have, a symbol stagnant. What percentage of candles have zero movement? If greater than 80% of candles are dots, the symbol is dead. So we look back whatever, dot threshold, count candles where what the hell is this? Okay. Count candles where price didn't change from the previous minute. Okay. Stagnation ratio is dots plus no change. And 2 times look back. Life score is the opposite of stagnation. I actually want the other way around, but we will see. So why dots happens? Low volume, price ticket 660. You could simplify the final life score calculation. Currently, it's multiplying all 6 scores together. Multiplication is punishing anything that's considered result 0. You can switch to weighted average, but for detecting dead coins, your current multiplication plus flatness is actually the mass reverse. Yeah. Where's the 80% candles? Dot threshold. Okay, it's 0.8. I had read 0.0. So are we actually using this value down here? I don't think so. It's like you could use that instead of just having the ratio, isn't it? A live score is the opposite of extermination. This should not be named a symbol exterminate. What do we do with this? Do we create a newer function? Do we go with the old live chat score thing? Then we'll have to have another one. I mean, I just want to have a yes/no thing that it depends on how many of these candles are alive or not. I hate all of this. So, do I actually want to do this thing like score everything while I could just, you know, create a new one? That's it. Wait. So what I actually want to do is this alive stagnant. So it's alive, stagnant, and just use that in order to know if it's something is stagnant or not, and then decide where to put the cat. Yeah, maybe I can do the other way around. So tell me the symbol that has this score, and that way I can just use that. Yeah, that might be a better approach than just having to find out on a score. Yeah. Yeah, actually, I can just write the scores and then decide myself which one is the best one. Okay, anyway, I think we need to just forget about these auxiliary functions, keep going on to some in order to use something else. So this mode trace thing, where we have this choppiness annotator and so on. let's do something else. Okay. So create branch, more trades to, and that's it. And now I need to cancel this thing, hit pressure hard, head 1, damn it. I mean 10, sorry. So the idea is that we reset 10 commits, which is enough in all of this. And now we can merge number 2, which apparently, okay, yeah, here, number 2. So I need to edit the script so that it's number 2. Okay, let me see. I mean the video description so that you can see this thing number 2. More trades 2. And so if I edit the video description, I should say more 2. Where the hell is this? More 2, more 2. Trades 2. Okay, so what we were saying here, we have started from scratch, and we know that we could just get rid of the is alive chart score that had some stuff in here. We just could, you know, convert this into something related to something else. So rage score, volatility score, active candle score, price diversity, micro range penalty, flat run penalty. So the question is, do I want to keep the range score, volatility score, and so on? No, I just want to get rid of dot ones, which is the stagnant ones. And later on we can try to put this stuff again. A live chart score. So let me try to live conf row, live chart score. Yeah, I'm not sure what the clamp is doing in all of this. Look at that. We are not scoring this thing to AI logs. Live chart score. I mean, I just want to just reject this thing if this is not alive. So there's no need to do anything else, if you ask me. So I want to get stagnant. If it's stagnant, just return 0 and that's it, because that's what it is. I do a reject if this is stagnant. Okay. So first of all, let's try to save. So I haven't saved this thing. Let's save this. Trading trend. So this is like trend.pi. Just ignore a live chart score for now. Um, so we have all of this, which we are not using, so I'm going to just remove it. So a live chat score, we get rid of it, and we also get rid of a live stuff. So we just get rid of this. So we can amend, we can amend this thing, and we should be good to go. So now I want to create another function which is going to be stagnant score. Not stagnant score, but just, yeah, a stagnant stagnant. How long does this take to sketch stuff? We don't know. How long does it take? So the stagnant score is going to be whatever they have told us in Gemini. Let me see. A symbol stagnant is going to be this symbol, this very nice stuff. So DF is going to be the 1 minute stuff. Now that I take a look at it. So I need to be using I need to be reusing some parts of is active, because otherwise this is not working as expected, I guess. So basically what we have here is symbol is symbol whatever. So we already have this tailback thing, but the thing is that we are not going to get anything like DF. So So the question is, which one is the threshold? So it's not a live score, is stagnant. A stagnation score. And yeah, so stagnation score is the one that we are using here. Stagnation radio. So we're going to have is signal symbol stagnant. So look back needs to be the same thing that we're using here, which is 60, which is nice. Yeah, so basically So added a symbol extraction method, and now I can just say something like do I have the alive annotator? So let's ignore this. Hopefully I can reuse this thing, like I can save this thing like extraction annotator. Yeah. Okay, so so basically I want to import this new is symbol extraction thing that returns a score radio. Okay, so this is the score. Round score for what the hell is that? So it's not alive, it's stagnation. So this is going to be stagnation. Or stagnation. Symbol times alive score. This is going to be stagnation score, and we do not have a user label because why would you do? Why would you do that? Why would you have that? So the brighter is going to be what you have here. What we have here, and I'm not going to write the label because I'm not going to ask the final user for it, and this should be as easy as doing this, isn't it? So have we changed? Yeah, destination labels. Hopefully that's good enough. So let's add the extraction annotator. Added extraction annotator thing, which is just tool. So Python 3 extraction annotator, but first of all we need to make sure that we have all of the other buffers, even if it's just the buffer 5 to the API daemon. So I just run the API daemon and then I try to annotate all of this. Name symbol is not defined. Okay, look at that. We don't have how to program. We don't know how to program. Symbol is not defined. Where the hell symbol is not defined? What the hell? Yeah, it's true. Symbol is not defined because we are very... Yeah, look at that. This should have symbol as an argument, otherwise you don't know what the hell you are doing. Oh my god. So let's try to fix this thing as best as we can. So this is symbol method which needs an addendum. So we can maybe refactor this later on. Okay, so now we have number 2. Look at that, I have a space at the very beginning. Why would I do that? Okay, so once you have that, yeah, we just restart again. Let's see if this works as expected. Yeah, it goes. It's going to show. By the way, let's cancel this thing and let's remove the CSV so that we know. Yeah, let's remove all of this CFC because, you know, maybe we had some leftover values from our last run. I don't want to have any problem with that. So now we just have to wait. Oh, look at that. The ones that were going faster, I guess that it was because we had a cache. But yeah, I'm not sure. Well, look at that. There are some of them are quite choppiness. I am doing this right, or did I left choppiness in the annotator thing? Yeah, this should read stagnation score. Stagnation score, if you ask me. I mean, actually, this annotator is not going to be useful once we redo the function. Okay, now I have a CSV which I'm going to use in order to find out what the hell's happening here. So in trailing stop run 1, I should have a CSV regarding symbol destination labels, which I can work with such a way that it's better. So I can have all of this. I mean, the date, timestamp, we don't care too much. But data sort, but by stagnation score and then symbol, I guess. Okay. So the more. Okay, let's take a look at Cerebro to see what's going on there. Cerebro should be like something that doesn't have too much volume. So if we go to 1 minute, oh, look at that. Look at that. It's a bit like that. Yeah. It doesn't help that it extats with the C, if you ask me. So basically what we want to do is to do a binary search and see which one of these it's better. So Cerebro, we don't want that. So that's what makes sense to me. So how many lines do we have here? 137. So let's go with a binary approach. 137. So it's like 68. So 68. So let's go here and see what happens here with INA. I mean, INA should be quite good, isn't it? INA. Because INA is something regarding Ethereum. Ethena. So 1 minute. Oh. I mean, it's not very whatever, but it's not dots. So this is good for me. This is enough for me. This is okay. So 68, 137, 68. So let me see how I do this binary search. search. So this is going to be 34. So, but it's going to be 34 since what we were here, because we know that Cerebro is wrong and we know that Ina is okay. So we want to be in the middle. So it's 102. So let's go to 102 with a mask. Not Elon Musk, but mask, just a mask, and so on. So let's go here and let's see what the hell do we have here. Mask network. Okay, so we go to 1 minute. Yeah, this is not very good, but if you ask me, these are not dots. These are something else. But it's like, yeah, it's like almost dot. So I don't know what to do with this. So this is like doubt. So this is 0.25. BTSE. Oh, look at that. Why futures does not have stagnation score? That's very interesting. Ethereum. BTSE has a bit of it. So yeah, maybe we don't want to have mask. Maybe we want to have something in between in order to cut. So we will see how we do this. So what about 68 and 102? So 68 and 102. We just to the middle. We should have 85. Let's see what happens with 85. It's Tia. Tia, which is Celestia. What's going on in look at that? We also have these values which do not move so much. So it's rather like doesn't move a lot. Yeah, maybe we don't want those either. Okay, so Ina was okay for us or not? That's a very good question. Did we were okay with Ina or not? With how Ina looks, because maybe we were not okay, and so in a 1 minute, I mean, it doesn't move too much, but yes, it moves. So you've got several ones. So Ina is okay for us. So we need to find something in here into between 68 and 85. So let's move into 76. Let's remove everything else so that we don't have too many noise around here, and we will see. So apparently with this new stuff we have like okay, so Ina and APT. Hopefully APT is not good enough. That way I don't have to go downwards without, because I have removed. So Aptos. That's a very good question. Do we like Aptos? 1, 2, 3. Aptos is like, we like Aptos. We don't care Aptos. question. We had the mask, isn't it? So what about 102, which is what we had before, and 76? So we before had 85. Sorry, we had 85, which we didn't like. So I have found out that we had 85, which we didn't like. So now we are between TIA and APT. So it's not too much, but there must be a difference in here. So we can select whatever. So 76, we could do this manually even, but 76 plus 85 divided by 2, it's 80. So pump. So let's take a look at pump and see what's going on with pump. Do we like pump, or maybe we do not like pump? Pump.fum. What happens in 1 minute? 1 minute. Oh, I don't know if I like this thing. So yeah, I guess I can like it. There's not too much movement, but there's some movement in here. Oh wait, there are some dots around here. I don't like pump. Let's say that I don't like pump, which I don't know. Maybe I'm not doing this right, but let's say that I don't like pump because of that. So it's like here. Where the hell do we cut here? So APT I like it. At pump I don't like it. It's the same value. So it's like you want everything that it's less than this statement, less than this. That's what you want. You want, yeah. So let's take a look at people. See how people. Yeah, so let's take a look at people to see if I like people or not. Cryptocurrency. Oh, look at that. I mean, yes, there are several steps between one candle and the other one, but it's not like people, it's going to be too much of it. So maybe 0.10. So as I don't like people, we should go downstairs. We should go like Saga. Okay, let's take a look at Saga and see how it goes. And then from there we can decide what to do. So Saga. Saga 1 minute. This does not sound very good. But you have many of these values. I mean, I liked Ina. What about True? Maybe we are supposed to be. I mean, here there's no. It's not dead, but you know. Maybe it's not useful. So True. I don't know what to say. I mean, this is something else, isn't it? This is not like being dead or not. This is something else, which I'm not sure which name it is, but this is something else that we are using here. This is not stagnation. This is something else. But I guess that the more you go down here, you are going to be in the right place. So maybe, yes, maybe this is a nice way of going up in the ladder so that you don't have so strange stuff in here. So troop, I don't know if I like it. So let's test near, maybe. Let's test near to see how it goes. Do we like near? That's a very good question. Near protocol. 1 minute. This seems quite of decent. So let's assume that we like near. So we want something here in the middle. What happens with STX, for instance? What happens with XTX? STX 1 minute. Yeah, I mean, I could live with this, I guess. STX, what the hell is STX? I could live with this. So we could maybe evaluate. I could live with XTX. Not with true, but with XTX. What about VHR, which I don't know. What the hell is this? Chromia. Oh my god. No, Chromia doesn't seem to be right. So Chromia. What the hell? VHR. What the hell is CHR in here? So I don't like CHR, so maybe this is the right value. So it's like 00833. That's what we actually want to be using for all of this. 00833. So if you have more than this, then it means that you are stagnant. So let's try to code this thing into here. Is symbol stagnant? Yeah, so the drought threshold should be 0, 0. I mean the 033. I mean actually not this one, but if extension ratio is greater or equal than 030 whatever, then you are symbol is stagnant. It only happens if this is greater than the dot threshold, which we are going to set to this value, which is based on our fundings. We will like, and that way we are pretty sure that we're going to be working with only 62 symbols, which are the ones that we think won't have any problem when we want to trade. Okay, so we should have only 62 symbols. So yeah, So now we need to work out our way in order to have a function that it's functional and so on, so that we can stagnation annotator. So this is going to be like number 2 in here. Hopefully later on we don't have to refactor too much, because otherwise I'm going to be lost on what to refactor or not. Symbol is stagnant. Yeah, look at that. Trading trend. Hit commit. Hit commit. Yeah, we have another method regarding added its symbol stagnant method. So this is going to be number 3. And I guess that we have, like, we can use it just out of the box, but that's not right. We need to fix it. Then later on we are going to refactor from here, I guess, because this stagnation annotator, we don't actually need it. Or if we need it, I mean, it's not going to work the way it works right now, so yeah, so I'm not sure. I mean, I could have a method that is symbol stagnant and another one that gives me the ratio, so that later on you can run this thing again and you can decide which one is where to chop this thing, because otherwise yeah. Let me see. Symbol sign, then you call another method just for doing this thing. Why do we have so many problems with this? So stagnant. So this should be using stagnant score, isn't it? Stagnation score. So this should be stagnation score. So so this should be number 3 in here. Okay, and then we should have, like in trend, stagnation score just like here, but the way we do this is X symbol stagnant, we just provide the symbol and the dot threshold, and this should like just calculate stagnation ratio thanks to the stagnation rate. What's the fucking name again? Stagnation score method, which I'm going to create just right now. So stagnation method, which doesn't have any dot threshold. So stagnation score thing. So it's just like I'm going to test stagnation score symbol, and that way stagnation ratio equals to this thing here, and we are done, isn't it? Yeah. So we get the stagnation ratio thanks to the stagnation score, and then we compare it to whatever. I mean, actually, stagnation score, stagnation ratio. So symbol is stagnant. Yeah, just return it, and here, what you want to be returning is the stagnation ratio. So you can get rid of this, which you are no longer need. You are no longer needing it. You don't need it. And this is the look back. Yeah. So this should work as expected, I guess. But we will see later on, because we are doing a lot of changes into here. So this should be trading trend. This should be like added its symbol like stagnant method, which has two methods into one. Let's refactor this thing, and then we will add some more stuff so that this makes more sense. But for now, let's refactor this thing so that you know, it's much better. Have we put? Yeah, we need to fork somewhere. So maybe in here, just in here. Create branch, which is going to be more trades 3, and once we have that, I just want to cherry pick everything into more trades 3. Yeah, that's right. More trades 3, more trades 3, more trades 3. Okay. Where the hell are you? More trade 3. More trades 3. Nice. So now if I compare more trades 2 and more trades 3, we got no difference. But the difference is that I'm going to be able to do a nice refactor here to see if I can do anything that makes sense. So basically, maybe we can add the method first, and then later on this annotator thing. Now we can squash everything into one of them. Okay, so now if we just reload this thing, more trades 3, we should have the added. So we have the stagnation score method and the is symbol stagnant thing, which we just have this threshold. And yeah, we have this thing to maybe we could explain this thing. So let me see. Add an explanation to method. Add a professional explanation to S which explains that 00083 was generated was inferred manually by first running the what's the fucking name of this? Stagnation annotator.py script. By running the script and studying its CFC results against what it was shown in the actual exchange. Center ordered by a score. Okay. Okay, has it removed the actual explanation, simpler approach, whatever? Now we can copy and paste this explanation here so that it's much better than what we had, and this is nice. Oh my god. We have plenty of spaces and stuff that we don't want to have here, even if it makes sense from you know, whatever grammar. It doesn't make sense for us, because otherwise you get like red stuff in here. AS score, so in here. Let's try again and see. Okay, nice. Trading trend. So stagnation annotator. Yeah, so we should be able to amend this thing real quick. And yeah, look at that. No, I just have done this not properly, isn't it? So hit reset soft head 1. So this trading trend should be left like this. And now okay, wait, maybe the other way around. So restore a staged stagnation annotator, and now I can add trading trend and amend the current commit. And now I can add a stagnation annotator, and hopefully there's a commit regarding this thing without anything. So let's check again if I have missed something else. So we have the is symbol, which now has the 0.0833 and this is the stagnation annotator that we use later on. It has more stuff that it actually needs to have, but we don't care. So look at that. We can push this thing here even if we have more trades 3, even if, you know, oh, welcome to the stream. Yeah, welcome to the scream. Ah! Oh my god. So, what else do we need to do here? Wait, I need to put something that... yeah, I already have the alarm. So, this stagnation score needs to be improved in such a way that you know, that it works the same way as the alive something, because right now we are not doing this properly. So so we have this now, we have this cash, we have these L's, and yeah. Otherwise, this is 0. So we need to just copy and paste this thing, I guess. Yeah. So let me copy this thing around here, and hopefully I can make sense of it. Cage lookup and refresh logic. So we are just getting this thing, and we can return the alive score thing, which is actually the stagnation score, which we later on, which we are not saving any place. So let me see. Return this thing. Return this thing. Alive for refresh hours. Alive minus basement. Yeah. So everything here should have like a stagnation thing, because otherwise I'm not sure what I'm doing with all of this. So stagnation. So I have the stagnation thing, which later on I will have to define somewhere, if you ask me. Like this thing here. Oh, we will see how we do this, because I don't want to recalculate this thing after 1 hour. I want to recalculate this like 24 hours. I don't know. So if I'm not wrong, it's like in here I just replacing this thing, and it's going to be 48 hours after 2 days. And I don't want to refresh anything in more than 10 minutes, because otherwise I get too much of it. So let's see, once we have that, let's see stagnation stuff. So alive stuff and stagnation. Let's just remove this thing. So stagnation cut. Last refresh. we are missing the Cachelas refresh thing that we had in here, which is here. So at the very end, before returning anything, we should do some. We should be saving this extermination score thing. So let's do it. So extermination score should be saved into here. This should be called extermination chart cache. And what you want to be saving here is the extermination ratio, which you are going to return, so that it's in here. And so we have like 48 hours before we do any of this. Extermination score. So each time we loop on this once. So we've got the extermination score, which hopefully I have done this properly and it's going to work as expected, you know. And yeah, so once we have that, we have this thing here. We can add this thing to added its symbol exterminant method. This is going to be number 2. The second changed. Okay. What else do we need here? I don't know. Okay, so added its symbol exterminant method number 2, which is nice. And yeah, exterminate symbols. Yeah. So the next thing we want to do is to use this into something useful. So we want to just return 0 if the symbol is stagnant, so that we don't trade it. And we will see how we do this, because yeah, we just want to say, okay, symbol stagnant, go the next one. So this is the first thing we want to be using on the where the hell is this? Into here. So it's like, if symbol is a statement, which is this one here, then we return 0. So we reject this thing, return to symbol. So symbol is stagnant. And hopefully that's good enough, because I mean, do we have the symbol? Okay, so the symbol, it's already there. So symbol is stagnant. Symbol is stagnant. So we just return 0. We get away with it, because we don't want to be doing anything else, so that we have more of those. So now that we have this change in here, which is discard stagnant symbols. Okay, now that we have this thing here, I think we should refactor a bit, and we should be fine. So we should refactor from here. Yeah, again. So it's more traits 3. This is going to be just ignore live chart for now. So in here we're going to create more traits 4, and we want to cherry pick more traits 4. Want to cherry pick everything into here, same order. More traits 4, and more traits 4, and more traits 4. So now what happens in all of this is that, let me see, more traits 4. So more traits 3, is it the same thing as more traits 4? Yes, it is. So I can rebase some of it. So we should be fine with 10 of this. So this is the method which we want to squash, and more or less this is what it is. Okay, look at that. We have more traits 4. Let's edit the video so that we have more traits 4 here, so that you can take a look at it. Part dealing with dead symbols. Yeah. So let's save this thing. Let's go back to the video. And let's add this URL here just in case it's useful. And now we should be able to, you know, as it happened some other times, you just reset everything to the past so that it's easier to work with. Okay. Let me reset everything to the past, and we will be using more traits for. Okay, so now it's more traits 4, isn't it? More traits 4, more traits 4, more traits 4, more traits 4, more traits 4. APA daemon, I can remove it. And let's see if this works at all, because I have no idea if this is going to work after all of these changes that we have done. Okay, look at that, indentation error. So that's because I don't know how to do some comments into here. So 366. So yeah, this is the one related to. Okay, I see. This should go here, isn't it? So are you telling me that I have to rebase this thing again? Yes, you have to. Because we have already pushed this thing here. So hit diff, hit add trading trend. And this is like added a simple 2. So I hate all of this, but yeah. Maybe just try to test this thing again, see what happens. So APA daemon again. I mean, maybe just try to test this before doing any additional refactor. What the hell is this? Yeah, okay, so Let's start a new cycle. That's very nice. Start a new cycle. So the first cycle should be longer than the next one because we are caching everything in RAM. So I'm not sure if it's going to detect any symbol that is useful for doing any of this, but we will see what's going on. So in the meanwhile, maybe we can decide to refactor this thing into something else so that it's very nice. So more traits 4, we should have in here create branch more traits 5 and just more traits 5, more traits 5, more traits 5. And now we can just try to rebase this thing. So so here, isn't it? And now we can squash all of this. Nice. So hit push origin more traits 5. Even if it's not the one what we are using. Let's edit the video just right now. So this is more traits 5. Yeah. Oh my god, live conf row is not defined. What the hell is this? I mean, actually, we are not merging anything here. But the thing is that this needs to be like more traits 5, isn't it? More traits 5. More traits 5. And more traits 5. So the error right now is because we are using a live conf row somewhere, and that was not. We are not supposed to be using a live conf row anywhere. Oh, look at that! This is the you know, what the hell is this? The AI whatever. So we are going to remove this thing from here. iLife score thing. We're going to call this like we're going to call this something like JSON logs number 9. Yeah, we might want to do this like this. So we actually want to be saving the I mean, we are not going to have this saving into here if it works as expected, because we are just returning to here. So there's no need to debug anything else. We already are debugging here. Symbol is stagnant. So signal is stagnant. Yeah, maybe we could have the score around here, but I don't think it's worth it. So whoa. Why the hell don't I have the 5 thing? Okay, let's run the API daemon and let's try to run this thing and see what happens. If now it's fixed. Let me see, because I'm not sure if it's me the one. Wait a moment, please. Hi, Freedom Boy. How's going on? I've been working today. I mean, I have 15 minutes left. I've been working on removing dead symbols. So I have done this thing regarding dumping an extagnationist code that I have made up with Gemini. So Cerebro is the most extagnant symbol, and the less extagnant symbol is BTSE, futures, whatever. So I have decided that this is the value that cuts between extagnant and not extagnant. So right now I'm just trying and see how well this works. So as you can see, many of these trades have failed because the stop loss is not in the right place where it should be. This is something that I need to be fixing so that I don't have these problems. Maybe it's because the first time it takes a lot of time to check all of these extagnation stuff. So I'm not sure if this is something that I need to be doing. So yeah. So I'm going to write this down here to see how. So maybe the first round just compute the is stagnant stuff, and then in the second round then go ahead and do the trading. So we actually have a variable like first run, or you know, I'll show how to do this thing. So we actually have two variables like first run false and then first run true. So yeah, so that we actually have first run variable set to false, so that when we return from the from one of the loops where is stagnant is computed, we set it to true, so that we trade right away. Yeah, so this is some ideas that we have here, so that we can have like a che thing, the first loop, and then later on you just go on. And yeah, so right now it has failed a lot of stuff, so I'm not sure if it's actually trading anything. No, I guess not. Let me just check if it's trading anything. I'm just trading with only one of the sub accounts, because otherwise, yeah. So let's take a quick look, but you know, I already know that there's something very wrong in here. So this has decided to go along with this these four ones, and going short with these three symbols. So what about CRB? So CRB, curious to know where the hell CRB was in our thing here. So CRB was here, which is less than 0.008, so that's to be expected. Let's see how CRB is shown in here. CRB, Curve DAO token. Oh my god, look at that. Wonder if this was a success or whatever. So what happens in 1 minute? This seems nice to me. So we don't have the problem about this being a dead symbol. We don't have that problem. But I want to see what has happened in here. Have we won anything, or have I just? Okay, so this is today. So we have bought at this price, and the take profit is lower. So yeah, so we still have this problem about entering in one position and then going out exactly down there, which shouldn't happen in the first place. So we have entered here. Look at that. We have entered here. And I guess that it has just happened the same thing right now, isn't it? Look at that, 6 minutes between the between this. Yeah, the take profit, it was just under this. Damn it. So now we have removed the dead symbols. We have a nice, I mean, not so much nice stuff, but we have a nice branch where we have, you know, the symbol stagnant method and stagnant annotator, so that you can tweak this manually. And here's how we discard stagnant symbols, thanks to a cache in a second. And these are the JSON logs. So we might need to refactor the JSON logs, but other than that, what we have right now is quite nice to have here. And yeah, so the idea, the problem that we have right now is that we have this stupid thing like I buy, I sell, I buy, I sell, and sell less than I ought to sell. And we don't have, so each 5 minutes we manage to get some trades which are going to fail because of this. So I guess that INA, which was a long trade, is going to have exactly the same thing. So I need to debug that part to see what's going on. So INA, look at here. So INA, it seems like it's going up, but you know, I buy at this price and then the profit is less. That doesn't make any sense. That's what I have to fix in the code. Yeah, so we want to do this so that this goes longer, and now we should focus on take profit values being lower than the market entry that we do. That's something that we did before. Yeah, and so I guess that the clock is going to run off soon. And we will have to end the stream, unfortunately. So I wonder if it's something that... I mean, right now, probably what means like, are you going to make a trade or not? Maybe it's not properly done because we have done all of this Fibonacci stuff, but yeah, whatever. But we haven't cut the place where we want all of this to be happening. So yeah. So I don't know. I don't know. And there was... Okay, so I think it's time to end the stream because... yeah. So we need to find out... So the advice date that we have here, we have the stop loss with the fib retrace long. We need to take a look at this. Fib retrace long. Why is this value and why? So are we maybe missing some trades because messing up with some trades because we are not checking actually if this makes sense or not? Long trailing trigger price, which is something that I don't think we use anymore. Yeah, trailing trigger, yeah, we have some stuff here, but the thing is that the fib retrace long should be below our current price, and I'm not sure. I mean, it should be... wait a minute, is this right? Stop loss, take profit. Okay, so take profit, early low plus early high, early low. What the hell is this value here? This is not right, isn't it? Okay, early low plus early high minus early low, and this is like 89%. This should be the take profit, but the stop the instance. Okay, anyway, let's copy this into our notes. So we need to double check if this makes sense compared to the current price or the expected current price that we might have if we enter the market plus some SQ. Okay, so that's it. Next day we will focus on this, because we should not be trading such a way that when we do take profit, then it's failing every time. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, look at that, 1k PP. What the hell is this? Position 1k PP. Let's take a look. Look at that. So we have shorted here, and we are aiming to, okay, let's go to 5 minutes. We are aiming, so this has detected somehow that this is going down, and we are aiming to take profit here. And how much is this? $6. Okay, this has already the order for stop loss and take profit, so I can just end the script here, and I can also end the APA daemon here, because this is going to trade. We might lose it, we might win it, we don't care, because what we want to do is to fix the script in the first place, so that it works at least in a way that makes sense to us. You know what I mean? And where the hell, in any case, as you can see here, regarding the stop loss and regarding the take profit, this is the ratio is very small, so we are like one, so this is like 0.007, that's nothing. So I'm not sure this is a good idea. So this is like a short position with a very small ratio. That's something that we should be checking, but in the first place we should be checking what's going on in here. So as you can see here, it's a risk reward ratio of 0.2, so it's like it's very small. I mean, we're going to get more wins if we have such low ratios, but that's not what we actually want. I mean, maybe we don't want so small ratio, I don't know. Maybe it's the minimum one that we want to have. Okay, so let's see what happens. I mean, Bitcoin seems to go upwards, but we will see. In any case, I think that I'm going to lose with this trade, because the take profit is so small. Even if we reach take profit, I think we are going to lose, because this is very small. You know what I mean? But I'm very happy today, because we have used the extagnan method to remove a lot of symbols that were only adding noise. We didn't want to trade those symbols. You know what I mean? Okay, so we have done a take profit. This has been a successful trade. You can see it here. But what happens here? The fees has removed any kind of winning. So as you can see, we take the sell position, so the sell entry and the buy exit, this is negative, so we have lost even if the take profit was okay. even if the take profit was reached. That's something that needs to be fixed. So thank you very much for watching. Bye.